Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. So today we're kind of doing a catch up on all the things that I was supposed to do today. Um, in terms of, we're just going to be beautifying this Australian section and just making it look as good as we can. Because just some things have fallen to the wayside that just need to get fixed. So we're gonna be fixing those now and seeing just how actually I want to just grab this. X. Just move that like so. We're just gonna first block this off and then we'll make some areas where the guest can enter through. Now, technically they can't use this right now, but and technically they'd be able to walk through all of these, but if we go facilities, barrier, it's the guest barrier curb. And this will work just nicely. To make sure that when guests do come in from these sides, they don't walk through our little curb. I probably could have done this way smarter, but you know, this is the way we're doing it now. Almost done. It's not like it's a super long process. Control X, facilities. Boom. And now we want to go and grab something like concrete. Just gonna grab it, place it down like so. I think this is flexi color. So now we want to match it as close as possible. So it's obviously not going to be fully black, but that's pretty good. Now we can just kind of drag this along the edge here. Actually, yeah, there we go. So that looks much more in tune to itself. And so then we can grab this. And then we grab this. That's still a little, so we need to just nudge this the tiniest bit. We still need to fix this color just a bit. Bring it a little smidge darker. I think that will be good enough. And then we'll just bring this over this way. And we can just bring this along. Just edge all this into alignment. We can bring this along. And we can turn all this into soil. It's looking better. So now we take like something like that. But is there something even thinner? No. Yeah, it's coming along. Kind of working on this parking lot. Hello, Pedro. Pedro. I don't know why I said. Interesting. I think we'll use this still. And this is going to be for buses, so we kind of need to figure out how exactly we're going to line up. Well, let me see. No, it's actually in construction, right? There's that one, and then there's one in game, right? Is it in here? I think it's in the European pack. They'd probably call it something different. The coach. Well, and that is massive. We might have this. I know what we'll do. This will be fine. Plaster. So I think I do want that kind of style, but I want it in smaller pieces, so I think I'm gonna have to use some off-the-grid pieces. Let's try that again. Now we can use these pieces. Just kidding. This is definitely way more complicated than I want it to be. Hello, Shadow. Thanks for playing with us last night. It was fun. Making a parking lot. Struggling with this parking lot. But now it should be easier going. Might actually get rid of that one, yeah. Direction. Let's try something like this piece. Don't know why that didn't work. Nope. Okay, come on. Keyboard's not working again. Raise this just the tiniest bit. Then have this. And then that's looking pretty good. We can recolor this to our favorite plaster color. Pale color. Though I suppose also we should bring this like so. Just the tiniest bit above that. Bring this over here. Trying my best to follow kind of conventional US road laws. Just bring this one back over here. Does this one match up? Yes, but it needs to be more like so. That's looking good now. We have to go in with some decals. And then we're just gonna grab that. And just kind of grungify that up. And sort of just kind of do this to just kind of make them look like they weren't painted yesterday. Let's get this going. Just kind of bringing these all to make it look a little bit less pristine. just kind of... We'll just kind of place this around a few places, just to make it look a little bit like it's been worn out on these areas that we just couldn't do otherwise. Especially like right here. No, not there. But like... right there where people are walking all over. I think it gives a pretty nice effect. I don't remember who I saw doing this. It was either ZSH Plays or Caesar Creates. Not need to be random rotation. And just bring that along like so. Looks significantly nicer. What did we call that again? It wasn't a cab, it was a European coach. It's only $500, so we might as well get it in. Technically, it should go this way. And let's change the color. The body work is like a... How does this look? Looks more like a city bus there. Trim will make it like a black. Details. This isn't used for anything, right? I don't think... It's not under facilities, so yeah, no. But there we go, got ourselves a bus in here. Now time to start working on the garden. Well, that and sort of this area. I want square edges here just to make everything easy. Let's just drag this into place. Drag. Nope. Drag this into place. Yes, I do have a kangaroo. 1 second, and we can go look at him. For the most part today, we are just kind of touching up our Australian section. We're finished with Australia. We're just, we are making a kind of everything kind of fit together. So that's our curbs in. And let's just paint this. And we can create the garden in just a second, but I want to get that. No rattlesnakes, but you do have pit vipers like... the eastern brown snake is not a viper, I don't think, but this is the pit viper. Rattlesnakes are only native to North Central and South America. In fact, where I live, we have the largest rattlesnake species, I believe. With that eastern diamondback. Yeah, so these are the common death adders, which should be somewhat Acanthopus antarcticus, which if we look up, they have the western diamondback in game. Ooh, that model needs some work. Or maybe I'm just thinking of Crotalus atrox. I'm trying to remember. Yes, in fact, or at least in the game. In fact, here's my kangaroo exhibit, and I've got the red-necked wallabies. I always forget because I know that they're commonly known as Bennett's wallabies. But, so here's kind of our group of red kangaroos with Bennett's wallabies. I'm just going to call them Bennett's wallabies. It's not the craziest enclosure in the world. But I am pretty proud of it still. Oh yeah, the koalas are over here. They have a baby somewhere. They are always difficult to find because they blend in with the tree branches. There's one of them. Are the keepers not able to... No, it says it's accessible. Keeper should be able to reach that. Where's the baby? Oh shoot, they're all adults now. I need to sell them off then. Yes. 1 second and we can look at that dingo enclosure. It's probably my best one. How old do koalas get to be? Life expectancy of 13 years. They're pushing on 14 right now. Yeah, so we're probably going to need to get a new koala. Yeah. We're just going to quick trade. Get a female koala. How could you tell that I definitely do? Built that last stream. Yes. That's kind of the Indivai Australian section. Even though they are technically an Asian species, they are I put the saltwater crocodile and them close together, so this is my dingo habitat. Here's one of the babies. It's looking cute. And then here are some of the adults. Yeah, the saltwater crocodile is one of 2 crocodile species. I think it's just 2 that live in Australia. The other is the freshwater crocodile, not to be confused with the American crocodile, which is often called a freshwater crocodile as well. So they're in here. So that's the female, and this is the big boy. And then we've got our gharials in here. They're not Indian gharials. No. For some odd reason, they're getting boxed up. Not native, no. What happened to them? Oh, okay. There are plenty of the African, or not African, the Asian water buffalo was introduced. Oh, buddy, you're a long way from here, from home. Yes, the view from here is not great for the crocodiles, but the view over there is great. This is one of the parts that definitely needs work. We'll see how we do that. But the Komodo dragons are in here. Yeah, they're on this side, which is lore-wise their humid side. So they've got a dry and a humid side, which is kind of how you want to keep reptiles IRL. So they can just kind of... It's not in here. We have 2. Oh, there's the other one. I love the Komodo dragons. But let's get back to building. Just move this along this way. Now to figure out how exactly I'm gonna have 2 gardens here is the plan. Because this currently does not look great. Let's change it to the shorter piece. Change this angle to like 15. Let's just grab that like so. Just bring this like so. So that's going to end up like right there. Which is fine, I think. Might actually just turn it outward like so. And just bring it this way, just the teensiest bit. Okay, that's a little too harsh at an angle. Let's see if we then change this to that angle, then oh, that's just unfortunate. I built that wrong. We gotta go one out further. grab that. Grab the color, change it to be this. So now all this is going to be garden. So let's go nature, and let's grab mulch. Oh gosh, this is going to be painful. Come on, select all that. Then we get the color, match it all up. Now we can get this mulch. And we're just gonna put all this down. And no need to get it 100% perfect because, well, we're gonna cover this up with lots of plants. So first what we're going to do is we're going to just select all this. We're just going to fill it in like so. And then we'll take the edge pieces and fix them. So like now, well, actually, we'll just grab this, copy that around, bring it to like right there. So any bit that hangs out here, we're just gonna destroy. There we go. So now we can grab like these pieces, bring them like so. Now we can individually come in like here. Honestly, this piece is probably the most helpful. So now we'll just grab that all along here. Just bring that along like so. Let's grab that one. Lots of this. Mulch going down. Let's try this again. Bring this in line. Let me see. Oh, okay. Hello, Maury. Well, Matt. We're kind of working on kind of finalizing all the Australia stuff. Because as it is right now, we've got some work to do. So we've got to just make it look significantly nicer. And just kind of fit all the pieces together. We've built a lot of cool exhibits, but they don't flow necessarily well. So it's time to fix that. Let's go ahead and just bring this along. I don't know what I'm going to do for the other areas, but let's start by making nature, and we want things from the tropical regions of Oceania. First we want kind of a ground cover, which is probably going to be Scleolia. We're going to create kind of a forest scene. That we can repeat and adjust. I actually think I want that all lowered. By a good bit, and then I want to group all this together as well. And then we want to make things just a little bit, probably not that. think elephant ears are probably most associated with Africa. We don't really want any giant plants because we don't want it to obscure too much. But these mixed kind of in with these bushes looks pretty nice. Any one of these that isn't massive? No, not really. If we... Maybe in the future, something like this will work. Maybe a bit of this in. We need some color as well. Go ahead and get a few sections of this. We'll make some smaller sections as well. So that's kind of coming along. Let's make a much smaller section. call this? Small Australian plants. I just want to make it a little bit irregular. Not too much going on here. Should do more stuff like this in the future to but more towards the beginning of a project. Let's see what that looks like from far away before we... That's looking pretty lush. Maybe a bit too lush, but I don't think it's that big of a problem. Let's just kind of place this along. If you are watching on YouTube, I'll just give you a little reminder. Please go ahead and like the stream. It really helps out. And we'll just grab some of these. Add a flash of color at the front here. And now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all of this. So this, you probably can work in till like there. We might actually put in like a rock. We're gonna have to have staff coming this way. Or this way. Probably right along here. So we might create a rock wall here. And then we can put big tropical plants in. Oh, we need money. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So we probably need to... We also need to get the quokkas, see how they're doing. I also really need to get myself a drink. I'll be right back. I gotta get myself something to drink. All right. I'm back. So let's kind of figure out... I think we want to do a rock wall here. Oh wait, we gotta... we gotta earn money first. I actually think... Well, it looks like they're actually going the right way. But I think if we go facilities, we get like a vista point. We can actually hide. Hello. Thoughts. I wonder if we can hide this. It actually looks like they may not need to. And we might actually temporarily at least. Till we can get more stuff going on this way. You, sir, are getting moved over and up here. So you can get a better view. And then just in case people want to come this way, we'll have it blocked off. This is all on standby. Who do they want to see? Nothing over here, so I don't know why you're going this way, but... This is another area that's going to need a lot of work. Oh, well. It takes a lot of practice, I will say. Who's escaped? How the heck do you do that? Is there another cub in, or pup in here that I can observe and see how in the world? Right up here, apparently. I know an important alert requires my attention. I'm solving the alert. How come whenever I'm broke is when this happens? I would definitely say that buildings are one of my weakest points. Let's see. I actually just made that worse. But it's a lot of work, Maury, and like just a lot of patience, because first few builds are going to suck. In fact, I'm still unhappy with some of the stuff that I'm building. Like, I'm not the happiest with this part of this build. I just don't know how I would fix it. Probably hide it with a bunch of bamboo in here, maybe? Might make it look a little less bad. Let's drink some meat. Yeah, that's something also you gotta really plan out welfare stuff. Something you don't have to worry about in Sandbox, but in franchise it's quite crucial. Still nobody really going over there. Why is my keyboard completely freaking out? So it seems like maybe we're getting people to take the monorail over here now. Maybe. So they want to see some Australian animals. Alright, we're getting a little system going. Let's go ahead and start cleaning up this section. Alright, let's go get some research completed. Oh, we're expecting baby Komodo dragons. Anything new here? Does not look like it. thank you for the follow, kangaroo. Appreciate it. I feel like I want to make this look very different than how it is currently. Let's get this all kind of aligned. Let's just go, we'll just match the path up to this. This is what we'll do. Turn up that angle snap. Should probably have it playing during this. Ooh. Why is it doing that? I'm trying to grab this. A capybara die, that's unfortunate. I want to make this kind of a whole reading area thing, and then this can be like a garden-ish thing. We'll see. Let's see. We'll just have to make it look a little nicer. Just kind of bring this in here. It's a little bit of a steep slope, so I'm actually going to see if I can fix this up, which is undoubtedly going to be incredibly painful. So if we go to terrain, First of all, let me just even see if this slope is not that bad of a slope. That looks much more realistic. A slope. Alright. Now I should get back to playing. Though we might have to sell some capybaras. But actually we've got a vet who can start working on the Tasmanian devil. Tasmanian devil. No, I need it to be the capybara. Golly. Not much. Let me check something real quick. Just checking to see how the stream's doing. Seems to be doing pretty good. The otters always seem to be short-lived. You're all good, Monkey's Tavern. They live 17 years. But, like, do they become sterile earlier? No. We can sell some otters, hopefully. Ooh, or maned wolves. Or both. Drink. We're just kind of trying. First of all, we're getting money. That's objective number 1 right now. And then also just kind of finishing up our Australian section. To where it looks pretty all together. Yeah, we're just trying to piece bits together because currently the zoo's a little haphazard. I mean, I don't even want to talk about this section, but even here, we still need to bring all this together. Like, I want to work on some of the rock work over here to make that look a little bit more convincing. Quick trade all of them. So these guys should go this way. Really. Now let's get the emu. Oh yeah, we do have a lot of them. Still too many. I need to sell one more. Oldest female. Alright, let's get this going. Y'all are supposed to go. Excuse me? Really? Alright, well, we'll just make it so that you can't go this way. You, over there. Not ready for guests to go that way. It's not. People are just gonna get tired out going that direction. You want to go to a restaurant? Here's a restaurant. And now y'all can see the crocodile right there. Going home. Why not just go home that way? I guess you could go home via the monorail. Why go to restaurant 1 when you could go to restaurant 2? I guess because it's not open right now. So let's go ahead and buy another, get another staff member who's supposed to work only in Crocodile Cafe. You. Crocodile Cafe. Their feet are a little in the floor, but you know, it's not too big of a deal. Let me make sure. That people can actually get to the tables in here. Hopefully they can. So they ordered their food. Eh. There should be people up here now. Yes! Sweet. Like, can they really see them in the game? I don't know if they can there, but... Alright, I think we're actually gonna have people coming over this direction now, which is great. So let's get back to beautification, especially over here. Should probably make sure that the paths can actually go in. So we're dealing with some of my favorite thing in the world, path. Okay, that's probably the best we're gonna get there. And then can we get... no. Could we even get a slightly nice one? No, it doesn't seem so. So now let's go like so. Golly, keyboard's going all crazy on me. There's no way I can... Just make a few avenues like so. Come on, keyboard. I'm clicking the escape key. Don't know why it didn't want to use the escape key, but... Let's grab this. Hmm. We can hide that. I think we actually might want to do something different up here. Let's just bring this boardwalk in. And we'll just make sure that all these don't Z-fight. Then we grab all of these. Then we hold on. That's right, we can just and then we can deselect all this. Turn this into a nice little boardwalk area. And then we just bring this along like so. And is there a chance that we get some guests going through stuff? Yes. Oh shoot, now we gotta deal with this. This is going to be a little trickier than I originally thought. I think we might actually have to conservation. That, I'm not feeling that one as much. You know what? I think I've got an idea. So we'll just make this try it this way. This is all in the same direction. Hey, dog. Dog's going crazy, as usual. This will just kind of symmetry the stuff that we did on the inside. smaller cladding for the more difficult areas. Got an idea as well. Like, what if we grabbed... Oh shoot, I did this in exactly the wrong order. Oh, it has to be even anyway. We can place some like here. And we'll make those look better later. Let's get these all lined up. So now we can just kind of start putting these in. These benches look wonky right now, but don't you worry, they will fit in eventually. So let's get this all put in order. This is probably the easiest way to create a floor that actually looks pretty realistic to what a zoo would have. We'll have to create a fence here. And of course there has to be an animal talk over here. So we'll create a nice little animal talk area. And there. We'll kind of use this to kind of denote, hey, stay off of these rocks here. Now, we try something that I have not tried before. Which is to make a custom bench. This may not be the piece for it. Like, what if we did this? Yeah. Not even that. try it this way. And then like a really short section. Let's just bring that in line there. Just the tiniest bit of rotating kind of brings it all into perspective. In fact, we might get something like this. Nope, come on. Now I gotta figure out. Do we have... And we have these, but those are too thin. Gosh, keyboard. Thank you everyone for watching. Oh, you mean like... Because they don't have a walkthrough exhibit. Yellow Anaconda does not have the walkthrough options, unfortunately. What piece did I use? here? Is it just... It was just thick beams. The only walkthrough exhibit animals should probably are the two bats, the sloth, the butterflies. I'm trying to think if there's others. Is there a way to... I guess I can... So yeah, yellow anacondas can't go in the walkthrough exhibits as far as I'm aware. Unless I have... But it's the sloth, all the butterflies, it's fruit bats, butterflies. Well, let me check on the Planet Zoo wiki real quick. Egyptian fruit bat, butterflies, sloth. And then, for some odd reason, it doesn't say the spectacled flying fox. But yeah. Ooh, I gotta get building, because my wife's gonna be home sooner rather than later. Yeah, sorry. Actually, you know what? I don't really think I want a pavilion here as much. Maybe. Golly, my controller. We do need to create a fence here. I think I want to use this. Now, technically, you can walk through their enclosure, I think. And, and you can technically mix them. like what I did with my capuchin monkeys. I think there's some tutorials on how to do it. It's not exceedingly difficult, but it's not incredibly easy either. Yeah, we do definitely need a spider monkey. This can't be on an uneven slope either. Well, then there's not going to be an animal talk up here. It's just unfortunate. I guess we don't technically have to get it all done in this episode, but I'd like to get a lot done here. Bamboo over there. These will be different than the gardens in that they're not as... It's more of one plant that's kind of taken over. Bella, what's the problem with you? Let's go ahead and just... And then we go biomes, continent, oceania, property, or not property, biome, tropical. And then we want to first get our biggest, like, bushiest trees and just... So just kind of putting these silky oaks in. This will kind of bring in the lushness. Make sure that people know that this is a tropical area. Let's grab something like the... Front entrance is looking much better. Now let's make some different areas look nice as well with the rock work. Just kinda covering up a bunch of these empty spots. Ooh, shoot. We need more money. Oh, we need to go to the Cuvier's Dwarf Cayman. Or about... or emu. Now we want to go to the Cuvier's Dwarf Cayman. These two will get sold off. We're about to get some adult. They're least concerned. Good. So some spectacled caimans and some Cuvier's Dwarf Caymans to be sold to other zoos. I need them to mature. Might as well select the spectacled caiman as well. Alright, so it seems like spectacled caimans actually grow up faster than... Golly. They also don't cost... They don't give you much, it seems. Why is it being so weird? Quick trade. They're a little bit better. Quick trade. Wait. Should probably check on our wallabies and everything, because they're breeding like crazy. Red-necked wallabies. How old do they get? 17 years. So they're fine. They're pretty happy as well. Ooh, I don't think I've seen this item before. Let's add it for them. Did that solve everything? Huh. They seem pretty happy. Red kangaroo, let's check that out as well. Oh, we need to check our colored peccaries. We want that. Francisco. You, sir, I want to send to Trade Center. And you, I'll trade you. And we're about to have red foxes as well. We don't actually have that many babies in right now. And then let's go to the red foxes. They're a good money maker. Let's just wait. We still need to release some capuchin monkeys to the wild. Wow, it takes forever for these guys to mature. Come on. Just go ahead. Well, we're just getting some baby emus, so... Six. Oh, okay. It already was. That had already happened. I probably should have these guys released to the wild, because... Or, actually, send to Trade Center, of course. I could probably get even more for them through that. And it's not like they're threatened species. Send to Trade Center. Alright, let's keep going. And this guy can start, Miriam can start working on the gharials. Now let's work on making this area look a little bit better. Really, nobody's gonna go this way yet, but seems like a lot of people like Crocodile Cafe. We're making pretty good progress here. Alright, let's pause it because we want to get... Oh, that's right, that's what I was trying to figure out. I don't think I really am going to care too much about it. I want to thank everyone who's tuned in so far. It's been really great. Not gotten too much done. And unfortunately I wasn't able to stream much this week. See about next week. I don't know yet. Got a crazy day tomorrow. Got a funeral, a wedding shower, and then a birthday party. Yeah, it's not over yet, but I know that... So my wife starts closing at 9, so the chances are is she's halfway to most of the way done closing, so... stream is definitely coming towards a close. We're just gonna try and make this area look a little bit nicer. And so, as for videos that will be dropping up on the YouTube, so the part 2 of the Oceania house, or known as, I'm trying to remember what it's called, Craigie Corner. I don't think I even mentioned that in the voiceover, huh? Kind of a nod to Steve Irwin. It's the idea. That video released today. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it after the stream. I think it's pretty good. It's done pretty well on YouTube so far, so that's good. Then we'll be doing the Crocodile Cafe, and then I'll be doing like a tour. That's kind of what this is prepared for, before we start into Asia. I've got a lot of the Asian habitats kind of figured out already in my head, and I think there's going to be some really cool ones. So would highly recommend tuning in for that. We're just trying to make this a little bit nicer on your weight from the train. I wonder, hold on. No, we still do need that. Yeah. Unfortunate. So I'm one episode ahead in terms of like recording, so that's why I kind of feel like I have a little bit of room to kind of figure out how this is gonna look, like get the details of this kind of figured out. Because one thing I kind of suck at is finishing different enclosures and buildings, so this is kind of my cleanup time. So I'm cleaning up this section that will eventually, this path will lead to Asia, and you'll kind of be looking at, might actually have one of my Asian habitats here. You'll tee off here, and that will be my Indian predator house will be here, and then we'll have our hoof stock from India here. Finish off with a like Indonesian house, an East Asia, Himalayans, Mongolia, and then we need to the African. We might do this a little weird, so it might go North America spreads down this way. I was going to have it over here, but I don't think it's going to work, so we'll have it spread down here and have this be our polar bear area and have Europe here and then Africa all here in the middle. I think that's probably how we're going to have to do it. Oh, still have it. I think it will look cool. It's just going to be a lot of work. However, once I get out of Indonesia, my pathing is going to be a lot easier. I kind of, with Australian and the Indonesian paths that I made, kind of just made my life way more difficult than it needed to be. But I think some of my regular East Asian paths will be significantly easier. Especially this one, because it's at such a curve, I'm going to have to... I kind of want to start building it, but I don't need to yet. I need to get all this rockwork placed in so that it all looks natural. And interesting. Yeah, and we'll have some of Africa here to make it a little bit more interesting. But Africa kind of needs to wait until I figure out Asia. I think we'll do Asia and then we'll start on Africa. Maybe get like South Africa and Madagascar, because I think there's going to be a Madagascar house. Maybe here even. Okay, so we got those rocks in. Now we want to get... these shrubs in. Just kind of bring these all along. That looks a little empty there. These shrubs. Give it a little bit of color. I mean, it's super good, so... Like, the red foxes look amazing. I haven't tried a lot of the other stuff, but I'm sure it looks amazing as well. Lots of really good building pieces. Like the wood pieces in that game are spectacular, or in that pack are spectacular. The wombat looks great. The red fox looks great. Or actually, I think I want tropical here. I think I might actually use this piece. Let's see. It'll all make sense in a little bit. Maybe. Honestly, I don't think these rocks are doing it for that. I think these faux rocks would actually look better. Gosh, the dog is... still not my wife. Just a very simple rock wall here. But I think that's actually pretty effective. Alright, catch you later, Maury. Alright, see you, monkey. Thank you for the follow, Santa. Yeah, I hope you do as well. Monkey. Doing good. Got off a little bit early from work, so can't complain, can't complain. And just get to do a little bit of Planet Zoo. Reaching the end of the stream, but we'll be on for a little longer. So it's based off of Warhammer. The idea being that in Warhammer you have a bunch of miniatures, and rarely do you end up actually painting all of them. So that's kind of what the reference is meant to go towards. I mean, I do like mythology as well, so I'm not saying no to Thor's hammer. But so Grey Hammer is to be like Warhammer miniatures that are painted, or that aren't painted, and so they're gray. Oh shoot, I probably messed up everything for the Komodo dragons just then. Oh, I'm not into 40k either, I'm into, oh, we got baby Komodos. I'm into Age of Sigmar. Oh, you mean Marvel? I like Marvel as well. Been playing a good bit of Rivals. Where's this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've been playing a good bit of Marvel Rivals. Where is it? I've not been playing Thor in Marvel Rivals per se, but because I'm more of a Moon Knight person. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we need to create another one of these. I have not played Bruce Banner really much. I'm not a big tank person. If you're talking... to be fair, so I did not grow up on the comics at all, so my knowledge of Marvel is pretty limited. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure, because... Yeah, Hulk used to be my favorite character. I forgot about that, honestly. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about now. Sorry. I thought you might have been talking about... Oh, I see. I guess I'll take it. I guess I was thinking that you might have been talking about a, like, multiverse version where he doesn't get the Hulk. I don't know. You saying I look like actual Hulk? That's rude. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that I already looked like Hulk. I was like, that's rude. Yeah. Gotcha. I'll definitely be playing... do you play Marvel Rivals? You're good, Shadow. We're just kind of cleaning up stuff. I made a parking lot. I can show you. Oh, I guess... Shadow, you actually missed quite a bit. So here's our parking lot. We've got our bus in that eventually we'll have a guest spawner with. But I've got curbs here, so guests should actually funnel into these, but... Yeah, that... Technically, this is just a bus parking lot. I didn't really make it for cars. Assumedly, this would be a side one that, like, maybe groups would come into, and then the implied parking lot out this way. But so, Shadow, I built this garden out here to make it look a little bit more tropical. Built all this surrounding area. What else did I do? Well, we're working on this rock wall here to kind of separate here our jump into Asia. Thank you. And then we kind of also just cleaned up. Yeah, no, for sure. Probably, we might do a different... We're gonna have multiple entrances. So we'll probably have, like, our Europe. Yeah, I'm trying to get it ready for when I go and do my YouTube video of the tour of my Australian section. So instead of just touring all the stuff that I've already built, I'll be able to say, hey, I also cleaned up this. I know ZSH also does stuff like that, so I figured I'd do something similar. Stream is pretty much almost over. I hate to say it, because my wife just texted and said she was on her way home. No, I am not full-time. I wish, maybe one day, but I do not make any money from it currently, so I would need to make... For me to go full-time, considering my wife would... I work for a pharmaceutical company. I am a visual inspector, so I basically look at drugs and determine if there's anything wrong with them. Unfortunately... Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, no, I'm actually... I'm not a doctor at all. My degree, which I'm currently not in a degree, like the field that I'm in does not require a degree, but is in engineering. Biomedical. I'm a medical engineer, so if anything, I am more of a not Frankenstein, though kind of Frankensteinish. Oh yes, let me send that link out. Create invite, copy. There's that Discord link. I need to... Yeah, no, for like... actual, like, development, I would need a degree. And I mean, technically I have a degree for that. Specifically, I'm a biomedical engineer in biomaterials. So things like implants, but for me to just look at stuff doesn't require a degree. I'm not quality control, but I'm the step before quality control. And unfortunately, I can't really say anything about any of the product that I deal with, because... yeah, go ahead. Are you also a streamer? Yeah. I technically haven't signed an NDA, but everything that I work with is confidential, especially anything relating to client information. So I know what all the drugs do that I'm working with, but I can't tell anybody. Ah. You said you did investing, right? So do you manage other people's investments? Is that... you like a broker? Or do you have a second job? I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, because it's not really part of Australia. Yeah, I kind of went into... Okay, let me... Yeah. my wife is here, so I am going to have to end the stream here. I will check out your Discord. Appreciate everyone for showing up. All right.